Good morning, students. Let us continue the questions, practice questions of the chapter straight line. And today we are going to do questions based on the slopes as well as slopes of parallel lines, perpendicular lines, orthocenter, etc. And first question I am doing is example 9, page number 23.6, Adi Sharma. I am reading the question. You just open Adi Sharma whenever, as I usually say to you, you open Adi Sharma whenever you see the video. If the angle between two lines is pi by 4, you are given angle between two lines, this is pi by 4, and if the slope of one of the line is 1 by 2, slope of one of the line is given as 1 by 2. You are asked to find slope of the other line. Now before starting that, what do you mean by pi? Pi is the unit of angle that is measured in radian. Pi is the angle measured in radians that we will study in trigonometry. And 1 radian, pi is equal to 180 degree. That means pi by 4 equal to 180 degree by 4 equal to 45 degree. Pi by 2 is 90. Pi by 3 is 60. Pi by 6 is 30, like that. Pi by 2 is 90. Now you are given that slope of one line, say m1 equal to 1 by 2. You are asked to find the slope of the other line. For that, it is better to assume the slope of the required line b small m. Now you know that the angle between two lines whose slopes are given as m1 and m2 is tan theta equal to mod m2 minus m1 upon 1 plus m1 m2. By putting the values as per the given question, tan pi by 4 equal to mod m minus 1 by 2 upon 1 plus m into 1 by 2, m1 m2. That is tan 45 equal to mod 2m minus 1 by taking LCM upon 2 plus m. If you change the mode, that means if mod x equal to 1, then x equal to plus or minus 1. That is the formula of modulus function. This is very important, modulus function. So that if you change the modulus sign, it become 2m minus 1 is equal to plus or minus 1. This should be mentioned, otherwise you will lose the mark. This is very important, and not only in class 11 but also in class 12 also this topic will come. That is 2m minus 1 upon 2 plus m equal to plus or minus 1. First of all, take the sign of plus 1. 2m minus 1 upon 2 plus m equal to 1, and 2m minus 1 upon 2 plus m equal to minus 1. Now we have to solve both the questions. That is 2m minus 1 upon 2 plus m equal to 1. Let us do parallelly both the conditions. That is 2m minus 1 upon 2 plus m is equal to minus 1. That is 2m minus 1 is equal to 2 plus m implies m is equal to 3. By taking positive sign, you will get the value of m is equal to 3. Now you have to take the value of negative sign. The value as minus sign the right side. 2m minus 1 equal to minus 2 minus m implies 3m is equal to minus 1 implies m is equal to minus 1 by 3. That means in this type of question, whenever you open the modulus sign, there will be two values, but student used to take only one of the sign, then you will lose the mark. That means whenever you open the modulus sign, you have to take both the values of plus or minus, because plus minus modulus of minus 1 is 1 itself, modulus of plus 1 is 1 itself. That is the basic concept behind it. Next question I am doing is example 10. Example 10, page number 23.7. That is continuation. Page number 23.7. I am reading the question. If the points P, H, K, Q, X1, Y1 and R, X2, Y2 lie on a line, show that H minus X1 multiplied by Y2 minus Y1 equal to K minus Y1 multiplied by X2 minus X1. This is NCERT question. You are given that question is example is 10. The point H comma K, and that is the point P. Q is given as X1 comma Y1 and R is given as X2 comma Y2 are the 3 points lie on a line. What do you mean by points lie on a line? That is collinear line. What is the condition of the slopes of collinear lines? If the points are collinear, their slopes are equal. You have to use this condition. Neither you can't use the formula of area of triangle 0, that is your previous class topic, that can be considered for giving the marks. Now, since PQ, PQR are collinear, PQR are collinear by the property of slopes of collinear points. Slope of PQ is equal to slope of QR. You can take PR also, but as per the requirement of question, we have to take QR because you are asked to find y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1 will come by taking the points QR. Now slope of PQ means how you can find slope of a line passing through two given points, say x1 y1 and x2 y2. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus s1. By using this formula, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. That is y2 minus y1 is y1 minus k upon x1 minus k. Upon x1 minus k is equal to slope of QR is, you can use directly formula since the points are given as x1 y1 and x2 y2. That is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. But in the question, you are given the points are h minus, this is h minus x1 and k minus y1. So that you can take negative sign, the left side you will get k minus y1 upon h minus x1. K minus y1 upon h minus x1. Just by taking negative sign common, you get y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now you have to arrange as per the required condition. You are asked to prove that h minus x1 into y2 minus y1. By cross multiplication, you get h minus x1 into y2 minus y1 is equal to k minus y1 into x2 minus x1. That is the thing that you are asked to prove. And so that you can conclude this as hence the proof. That means we have proved. That means whenever you will be given in the question parallel lines or collinear lines, you have to use the concept of slopes are equal. Whenever you will be given question in which lines are perpendicular, you have to use the concept that product of the slope is equal to -1. This is the second question. What is the third question? Now third question is the same page. Example 12. Example 11 is again from NCERT that you have to do by yourself. As I told you, you have to do NCERT completely and RD Sharma at least solved. Now I am doing example 12. 11 is NCERT that you will do by yourself. Same page number. Page number is again 23.7. No need of writing again and again. I am reading the question. If the points a comma 0, first of all let me read the question. The points a comma 0, 0 comma b and x comma y are collinear. Again the points are collinear. Using the concept of slope, you have to use the concept of slope, not the concept of area of triangle of formed by collinear points. Prove that x by a plus y by b equal to 1. That is, you have to prove the condition that is in the form of intercept form of an equation of a line. You are given the points a0. Let us assume the points as let a, for convenient to write, let a comma 0, b 0 comma b and p, you can take c also, p x comma y. These are the three given points. Be the three given points. PTs as means points. Now using the concept of since these points are collinear, what is the condition? Since these points are collinear, what is the slope of the what conditions satisfied by their slopes? Slopes will be equal. Since these 3 points are collinear, by the concept of slope. No need of writing this, but for your understanding, I am writing by the concept of slope. Slope of PA, A, B, C. You can take any way. Otherwise, if you are taking in this order, slope of AB is equal to slope of BP. कि आपने इसी ऑर्डर में लिया तो ABP ऑर्डर में लिया तो AB का स्लोप और PB का स्लोप सेम मिल गया, BP का स्लोप. Slope of AB is equal to slope of B. Now slope of the line passing through two given points whose coordinates are given as x1, y1 and x2, y2 is, as in the previous question, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. In the case of AB, this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. That implies B minus 0 upon 0 minus a. BP is y minus b upon x minus 0. That means minus b by a is equal to y minus b upon x. That means by cross multiplication minus bx is equal to ay minus ab. That means minus bx minus ay is equal to minus ab. By taking minus sign common, you will get bx plus ay equal to ab. Dividing the equation by ab, you will get bx plus ay by ab is equal to 1. Now splitting into denominator differently, we will get bx by ab plus ay by ab is equal to 1. That implies b are getting cancelled, x by a, here a is getting cancelled, y by b equal to 1. That is you are asked to prove. In straight line, most of the question may come to prove that वाला क्वेश्चन ज्यादा है आपके स्ट्रेट लाइंस में और फाइंड वाला क्वेश्चन कम मिलेंगे. तो आपको ध्यान से समझना है किस तरह की क्वेश्चन में कौन सा फॉर्मूला लगाना है, कैसे एडजस्टमेंट करना है. ये देखकर आपको क्या लगता है, ये किस फॉर्म ऑफ इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन है, इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म ऑफ इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन. दैट मींस दिस क्वेश्चन इज आल्सो कंप्लीटेड. नेक्स्ट गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Next question is, this question is example 13, level 2. Level 2 means little bit difficult. And in this question, some concept of physics also coming. Example 13, page number 23.6. First of all, let me read the question. A ray of light passing through the point 1, 2 reflects on the x-axis at the point A, and the reflected ray passes through the point 5, 3. Find the coordinates of A. That means there is a ray. The ray is passing. We are considering all things in 2D. That is why we have to draw Cartesian plane. Now you are given that there is a ray passing through P. Let P be the point 1, 2. There is a ray passing through the point P, reflect on x-axis. X-axis पर reflect हो रहा है. Then reflected ray. After that reflected ray. This is the angle of incidence. This is angle of reflection. यही मैं बता रही. Sorry. This is the incident ray. This is the reflected ray. And the reflected ray is passing through the point. Reflected ray is passing through the point. पूरा भी बना सकते, थोड़ा कम भी कर सकते हैं as we wish. Passing through the point. Let me check the point. 5, 3. You are asked to find this point. Let us assume this point as A. Since A is a point on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. For convenience, I am taking the coordinate of AB h0. Let A is equal to h, 0. Now, this is incident ray. This is reflected ray. If I draw a perpendicular at the point of reflection, this is called normal. Normal means, yesterday also I told you, normal form. Normal means perpendicular. Now, normal bisects the angle of reflection. अगर एक रे एक सरफेस में इंसिडेंट होकर के रिफ्लेक्ट होता है तो वहां जो परपेंडिकुलर बनता है वो उसे नॉर्मल कहते हैं. वो इस एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस को बाइसेक्ट करते हैं. सपोज दैट दिस एंगल इज थीटा, देन दिस इज अगेन थीटा. व्हाई? Because normal bisects angle PAQ by the property of angle of incidence. Now, since this is 90 degree, ये पूरा 90 degree है, this is theta, then remaining angle is 90 minus theta. Question is little bit difficult. ध्यान से समझना. You are given a ray of light which passing through the point 1, 2, which is reflecting on x-axis. And we have assumed the point at which it is reflecting is AX0, since it is on x-axis, and the reflected ray is passing through 5, 3. We have constructed a normal at the point A. By the property of normal, the angle of incidence equal angle of reflection. This is angle of incidence, this is angle of reflection. That means these two angles are equal, and we have assumed as theta. Since this is 90 and the smallest one is theta, this angle is angle CAX is 90 minus theta. That is, let angle PAN is equal to angle QAN is equal to theta comma say, and both are equal because of the property of angle of incidence as well as angle of reflection. Angle QAX is equal to 90 minus theta. Now what you are going to do? First of all, we will find the slope of AP. Similarly, we will find the slope of AQ. Now we will see how we can eliminate theta. Until and unless the theta is not eliminated, you can't find the value of h. तो सबसे पहले हम दोनों का स्लोप निकालेंगे. दोनों को स्लोप निकाल करके देखेंगे इन दोनों का स्लोप में से थीटा कैसे एलिमिनेट हो जाए. That means I am taking this one. First of all, slope of this one. Slope of first of all, let us take slope of this one. Slope of AQ. Slope of AQ. Since AQ is making an angle 90 minus theta, slope is equal to tan 90 minus theta. Are you getting? Slope m equal to tan theta. Here theta is 90 minus theta. अच्छी तरह इसको समझना. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. Now you have to find the slope using the coordinates. Since this reflected ray passing through x0 and 5, 3, this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. That is slope of AQ. Slope of AQ is again is equal to y2 minus y1, that is 3 minus 0 upon 5 minus h, that is 3 by 5 minus h. Equation 1, equation 2. 1 and 2 gives cot theta is equal to 3 by 5 minus h. This is the equation. This is equation number 3 related to the slope of AQ. इसका हर एक स्टेप आरडी में नहीं दे रखा है, इसलिए ये वीडियो में अच्छी तरह देखना. नेक्स्ट यू हैव टू फाइंड, आई हैव टू रब दिस फ्रीक्वेंटली बिकॉज ऑफ द शॉर्टेज ऑफ स्पेस. इसे ध्यान से समझना. ये cot theta is equal to, you have got 3 minus 0, that is 3 by 5 minus h. Let me write here. So we have to use it further. Cot theta equal to 3 by 5 minus h. 3 by 5 minus h. Equation number 3. Now we have to find the slope of AP. Now slope AP makes, what is the angle made by AP on x-axis? Angle made by AP on x-axis. देखिए, this is 90 minus theta. ये पूरा एंगल मिलकर के this total angle will give you the angle made by AP on x-axis. That is theta plus 90 minus theta. This step is not given in R.D. Sharma. It is written directly. That is, I am going to each and every minute step. That is 90 plus theta. Now slope is equal to, slope of AP is equal to tan 90 plus theta. Here again trigonometry coming. Tan 90 plus theta. 90 means first quadrant. 90 plus theta second quadrant. एंड 90 आता है तो उसको कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री में आता है. सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट में tan का वैल्यू, tan का साइन माइनस होता है. हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में डिटेल पढ़ेंगे. अभी आपको याद करना है माइनस cot थीटा. दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 4. नाउ स्लोप ऑफ AP कैन बी अगेन फाउंडेड यूजिंग द फॉर्मूला y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is x1 y1. This is x1 y1. Whatever you can take. This is x1 y1. Otherwise this is x1 y1. This is x2 y2. That means 2 minus 0 upon 1 minus h. That implies this is 5. 4 and 5 gives minus cot theta. Minus cot theta is equal to 2 by 1 minus h. This is equation number 6. Now see, now we can rub the figure. अब फिगर की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. Now, लेकिन figure, without figure you can't solve this question. Now see equation 3 and 6. How we can eliminate theta? 3 and 6 को यूज करके आप थीटा कैसे एलिमिनेट करेंगे? देख, see, this is cot theta, this is minus cot theta. So it is better to form this is cot theta. For the comparing is implies, पहले दोनों साइड cot theta कर देते, साइन सेम कर देते. Cot theta is equal to 2 by h minus 1. This is equation number 6. 2 by h minus 1. Now, the 3 and 6, in both the equation, 3 and 6 left sides are equal. That means theta is eliminated. That is why I am telling you, I have told you, first of all make the condition, and after that we have to see how this variable theta can be eliminated. Since both are same, by changing the sign, we can eliminate theta by comparing right side. That means that this one is, what is equation 3? 3 by 5 minus h is equal to 2 by h minus 1. On cross multiplication, yeah, by cross multiplication you get 3h minus 3 is equal to 10 minus 2h. That is 5h is equal to, let me check the values. 5h is equal to 13 implies h is equal to 13 by 5. This is the value of h. But in the figure, the coordinate of A was h comma 0. Therefore, you are asked to find the coordinate of A. Therefore, A is equal to h. This is h. The value of h is 13 by 5 comma 0. This question is very important. In this question, two things are to be noted. First one is normal bisects angle of incidence as well as angle of reflection. Besides that, how we can eliminate any point on x-axis, y coordinate should be 0, how we can eliminate the variable theta coming in the both the equation. Next question is, this much is related to slope. Next question, I am reading the question by, first of all let me mention the question. Question is example 19. This question is little bit more difficult. That's why I will give you each and every step. 23.12. Now I am reading the question. The question is, the vertices of a triangle are A x1 tan theta 1, B x2 tan theta 2, C x3 tan theta 3. The circumcenter of a triangle ABC coincide with origin, and h x bar y bar is the orthocenter. Show that y bar by x bar is equal to sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2 plus sin theta 3 whole upon cos theta 1 plus cos theta 2 plus cos theta 3. इसमें आपको फिगर वगैरह नहीं दे रखा है. For convenience, I am drawing the figure. Circle means the circle should go outside of through the vertices of the triangle, and circle is outside of the triangle. You are given the vertices of triangle as A, B, C. The first vertex is x1 tan theta 1. x1 tan theta 1. Second is x2. This question is little bit difficult. ध्यान से समझना. Tan theta 2. This coordinate is x3 tan theta 2. Now you are given that the circumcenter of this triangle is, इसका circumcenter origin में, that means this is 0 0. This is circumcenter. Let it be O. And orthocenter is the point of intersection of altitudes. These things you are given. Now we have to assume the circumradius. Let me take the circumradius. I am drawing the figure. इसमें फिगर नहीं, आड़ी में से आपको कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा, फिगर में ध्यान दें. Let the circumradius be r. Circumradius को हमने r ले लिया. That means OA is equal to OB equal to OC equal to r. For convenience, that implies OA square is equal to OB square is equal to OC square is equal to r square. What is OA? OA is the distance, this one. By distance formula, x1 minus 0 whole square plus x1 tan theta 1 minus 0 whole square. That means x1 minus 0 is x1 itself, x1 square plus x1 tan theta 1 minus 0 is x1 tan theta 1 itself, tan square theta 1. Similarly, OB में क्या होगा? x2 में आएगा x2 square plus x2 square tan square theta 2 equal to OC means x3 square plus x3 square tan square theta 3. Now by equal to r. फर्स्ट और लास्ट को कंपेयर कर लीजिए. x1 स्क्वायर प्लस x1 स्क्वायर, लेट मी राइट, x1 स्क्वायर प्लस x1 स्क्वायर tan स्क्वायर थीटा 1 इज r. इंप्लाइज हमको x1 चाहिए. x1 मीन x1 का वैल्यू निकालना है, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में जो पूछा गया है उसमें साइन कॉस की सिवा है, tan है नहीं, तो tan को साइन कॉस में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए कर रहे हैं. दैट इज x1 इंटू 1 प्लस tan स्क्वायर थीटा 1 इज इक्वल टू r square. Sorry, this is r square. That implies x1 into sec square x1 square sec square theta 1 equal to r implies x1 sec theta 1, this is r square equal to r. एक एक स्टेप ध्यान से समझना, because this question is little bit difficult. If you are not able to do, then you can leave it, but I suggest do it. Now implies x1 sec theta 1 is 1 by cos theta 1 equal to r, implies x1 equal to r cos theta 1. That is the value of x1. Now similarly, now हर एक को मैं करूंगी नहीं। सिमिलरली x2 स्क्वायर प्लस x2 स्क्वायर tan स्क्वायर थीटा 2 इक्वल टू r स्क्वायर लेंगे, आपको मिलेगा x2 इक्वल टू r cos थीटा 2 एंड x3 क्या मिलेगा, x3 इज इक्वल टू r cos theta 3. If you want to do this step also you can do. Now this much you have got, that means x1 you have got. Now first coordinate a is equal to x1 comma x1 tan theta 1. इसको चेंज करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा, x1 is r cos theta 1 comma r cos theta 1 into sin theta 1 by cos theta 1. Nothing is given in R.D. Sharma, that is I am giving. This becomes r cos theta 1 comma r sin theta 1. तो ये a का कोऑर्डिनेट sin cos में cos theta 1 r cos theta 1 r sin theta 1 हो गया, tan theta 1 में दे रखा था. Similarly what will be b is equal to क्या आएगा, r बोलिए, हाँ cos theta 2 because the angle is given theta 2, r cos theta 2 r sin theta 2 and c is r cos theta 3 r sin theta 3. If you want to do, you can do by yourself, but I am not going to do. Now you are given that the circumsender coincides origin at x bar 1 minute. If the circumsender of triangle ABC coincides with origin and x bar y bar is the orthocenter, you are asked to find y bar by x bar equal to cos theta sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2 plus sin theta 3 upon cos theta 1 plus cos theta 2 plus cos theta 3. That means first of all you have to find centroid. How you can find centroid? Centroid is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. That is x1 is r cos theta 1 plus r cos theta 2. Let me write. x1 r cos theta 1 plus r cos theta 2 plus r cos theta by 3. This is x coordinate. y कोऑर्डिनेट क्या लेना है, r sin theta 1 plus r sin theta 2 plus r sin theta 3 by 3. This is centroid. But in any triangle, centroid, orthocenter, circumcenter and what are you given? Centroid, orthocenter, circumcenter, everything are lie on a line. कोई भी ट्रायंगल लेंगे, सेंट्रोइड हो, ऑर्थोसेंटर हो, सर्कमसेंटर हो, सब कोलिनियर होगा. कोलिनियर होगा मींस दैट मींस ओरिजिन, सेंट्रोइड ओरिजिन में दे रखा है. दिस इज ऑर्थोसेंटर इज गिवन एज h x bar y bar and circumcenter is what else you are given, and centroid is given as this one. That means these all are in the same line. If they are in the same line, they are collinear points. Since any triangle, orthocenter, circumcenter, centroid, everything lies on the same line, they are collinear. Then by the property of slopes, slope of OH is equal to slope of OG. OH means the slope of the line joining origin and orthocenter. OG means slope of the line joining origin and centroid. OH means आपको h का कोऑर्डिनेट दे रखा है, O0 0 होता है, that is y bar minus 0 upon x bar minus 0 is equal to g का आपको दे रखा है. y कोऑर्डिनेट क्या है, this one, r sin theta 1 plus r sin theta 2. This question is very typical. एक इसको बार बार देखकर समझकर करना. r sin theta 3 क्योंकि जिसमें ट्रिग्नोमेट्री भी आ रहा है, साथ में स्लोप्स भी आ रहे हैं. 0 whole upon this is y2 minus y1. Next is x2 minus x1. r x2 कहाँ गए, this is y2 minus 1. This is x2 minus s1. x2 means cos में r cos theta 1 plus r cos theta 2 plus r cos theta 3 upon 3 minus 0. Now this becomes y bar minus x bar is y bar minus 0 upon x bar minus 0 is y bar by x bar. इन दोनों में से सब में से r कॉमन कट जाएगा. You will get sin theta 1 plus sin theta 2 plus sin theta 3 is remaining numerator. In the similarly denominator cos theta 1 plus cos theta 2 plus cos theta 3. This is the thing that you are asked to prove. Hence the proof. तो इस क्वेश्चन वंस मोर मैं बताती हूँ. एक ट्रायंगल का वर्टेक्स दे रखा है ABC और उसका सर्कमसेंटर ओरिजिन में है. दैट मींस सर्कल should pass through the vertices of triangle, and triangle is inside the circle, and the vertices are given, and you are asked to prove this one, and the orthocentric coordinate is given as x bar y bar. पहले हमने क्या किया, इसका रेडियस को r अज्यूम करके x1 tan थीटा 1 को sin थीटा cos थीटा में चेंज कर लिया, इसको भी कर लिया और थर्ड वर्टेक्स भी कर लिया. फिर दिस कंडीशन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सिंस दीज थ्री लाइंस आर कोलिनियर, इस कोलिनियरिटी के हिसाब से स्लोप इक्वल होगा. स्लोप के वैल्यूज पुट कर लिया, एंड बाय सिंप्लीफिकेशन यू गेट द रिक्वायर्ड प्रूफ. आई होप दैट you are understanding each and every step. Next question is, this much is the questions based on the slopes and slopes of centroid, as well as the angle between the lines, two lines whose slopes are given. Number of questions are remaining, you just go through the questions. Next topic is questions related to slope intercept form of a line. Slope intercept form. Slope intercept form. What was the slope intercept form? Slope intercept form ने पढ़ा. Slope intercept form में आपके पास फॉर्मूला है, if c is the y intercept, m is the slope, y is equal to mx plus c. इस फॉर्मूला से करना है. Now I am reading the question. First question I am already doing. Find the equation of a line with slope -1. Slope -1 means m equal to -1. And cutting of an intercept of 4 units on the negative direction of y-axis. Negative direction means y-axis में नीचे की तरफ से आप ऐसे बनाएंगे तो हमेशा हम U लेते हैं, तो इस केस में ऐसे लाइन बनाना है. तो this value become negative. That means m is given as -1, c is given as -4. If you put the values here, you will get the equation. This is only the basic one. Now I am doing question example 5. Example 5, page number 23.19. I am reading the question. Find the equation of a straight line which cuts off an intercept of length 3 on y-axis. And in the y-intercept is given as, which cuts an intercept of length 3 on y-axis. That means it is not given negative, so that you can take c equal to 3 itself. And it is parallel to the line joining the points. It is parallel to the line joining the points 3, -2 and 1, 4. You are asked to find the equation of a line having y-intercept. Y-intercept is c. In the equation, y is equal to mx plus c. And which is parallel to the line joining these 2 points. What is the condition of slopes of parallel lines? Slopes are equal. That means you have to find m, since you are given c equal to 3 from this condition. Now, slope of the line joining the points, the line joining the points, -3, -2 and 1, 4 is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that is 4 plus 2. This can be written as m as per the formula. 4 plus 2 upon 1 minus 3, that is 6 minus 2, that is -3. Let me check. Since the given line is parallel to the line segment joining these 2 points, slope of the required line, the slope of the line whose equation is asked to be found out is slope of the required line is equal to -3. Now by slope intercept form, ये फॉर्म कौन सा आप यूज कर रहे हो इसको लिखना जरूरी है. बाय स्लोप इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म y इक्वल टू mx प्लस c, you will get y is equal to, implies y is equal to m is -3x plus c is 3. If you want to form in standard form, ax plus by plus c equals 0, you get 3x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. This is the answer of equation of the required line. Next question I am going to do is question I am reading. Find the equation of a line has y-intercept 4, just like this one. Here the parallel condition is given. Next question, perpendicular condition is given. Has example 6. The previous one was example 5. And let me take the top. And equation of a line whose y-intercept. Y-intercept means you are given the equation y equal to mx plus c. C equal to, you are given as 4. And perpendicular to the line joining, the line segment joining या line joining the points आपको दे रखा है, joining the points I'm reading the points 2 minus 3 and 4 2 minus 3 and 4 2. That means you have got c equal to 4 in y equal to mx plus c. We have to find m. What is the slope of the line segment joining? Slope of the line joining या line segment joining. Slope of the line segment joining the points. What are the points? The points are 2 comma minus 3 and 4 comma 2 by the formula y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is equal to, slope can be written as m. M is equal to, let it be m1 because we have to consider slope of required line as m. 2 plus 3 upon 4 minus 2, that is equal to, let me check, that is equal to 5 by 2. Now since this line is perpendicular to required line, yeah, the line whose equation is asked to be found out, required line, since lines are perpendicular, product of slope is equal to minus 1. Let m be the slope of the required line, that is m into m1 is equal to minus 1. That implies m into 5 by 2 is equal to minus 1 implies m is equal to minus 2 by 5. That means you got m and c. Then by slope intercept form, the equation of the given line is y equal to mx plus c, that is equal to y is equal to implies minus 2 by 5x plus c is 4. If you want to solve it, if you further solve it, you will get this is equal to implies ax plus by plus c के फॉर्म में लिखना चाहते हो minus 2 by 5. Because of shortage of space, I am reducing all these things. That is by changing it to standard form, you get 2x plus 5y minus 20 equal to 0. This is the required equation. Now the last question of today's class is this class is let me read the question. Question is completely based on trigonometry. That is example 7, page number 23.20. Page number 23.20. I am reading the question. Find the equation of a straight line which makes an angle of 15 degree. That is theta is given as 15 degree and with the positive direction of x-axis, and which cuts an intercept of 4 cm on negative direction of y-axis. Negative direction means c is equal to minus 4. You have to find m. M equal to tan theta, tan 15. tan 15 का वैल्यू आपको पता नहीं है, उसको हम जो वैल्यू आपके पास है उसके फॉर्म में चेंज करेंगे तो 45 minus 30 हो जाएगा. नाउ देयर इज ए फॉर्मूला, ये ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में पढ़ेंगे, अभी आपको याद करना पड़ेगा कॉमर्स और साइंस के लिए. tan a minus b इक्वल टू tan a minus tan b अपॉन 1 प्लस tan a tan b. ये फॉर्मूला आपको 1 प्लस tan a tan b, ये फॉर्मूला आपको याद करनी पड़ेगी, ट्रिग्नोमेट्री में आएगा. दिस कैन बी रिटन एज tan 45 माइनस tan 30 अपॉन 1 प्लस tan 45 into tan 30. Tan 45 is 1 minus 1 by root 3 upon 1 plus 1 by root 3. If you solve it, you get root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. Now using point slope form, y equal to mx plus c, you will get y is equal to m is root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1 into x plus c is minus 4. If you want to before that this can be solved further. इसको एक बार सॉल्व करते फिर डालते हैं, इसको रैशनलाइज कर सकते हैं. दिस बिकम्स दैट इज इक्वल टू रूट 3 माइनस, हमेशा ध्यान रखना डिनोमिनेटर में इरेशनल फॉर्म है तो रैशनलाइज करना है. 3 minus 1 that is 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2 that is equal to 2 minus root 3. सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्म में आ गया. Now using point slope form, y equal to mx plus c, you will get y is equal to m is 2 minus root 3 into x plus c is minus 4. This is the required equation of the required line which makes an angle of 15 degree with positive direction of x and y-intercept 4 on negative direction of y-axis. This matches the question related to slopes as well as angle between two lines. And 2-3 questions that were 2-3 difficult questions also we have done. Go through each and every question and do it at least 2 times. If you have any queries, you can ask me. See you again in the next class. Thank you.